Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Scotty B Show. I'm Scott. I'm down here at Saginaw River in Bay City, Michigan, just walking along it. Hang on a second here. First time doing this for me, so I'm learning the buttons. Yeah, that worked out good, didn't it? Try this again. Hello, you're on.
Hello?
Hello, you're on.
Yeah, where are you? I see the river. I cannot see. Where is that?
Mommy, I let my books on.
So this is a walking trail here along the river that they built many years ago. This is called the Saginaw River here. It runs through Bay City and Saginaw. A lot of ships come through here hauling cargo and freight.
Where is that place?
I just told you, Bay City.
Night me. My bed. I just go close. Mommy, in my bed.
Jacob. So they have little stop-off points with little maps on them. Tell you about the river trail. So the trail itself, if you went the circle of the trail, it's about 10 miles. I think it's like 9.8 miles exactly and stuff. Morning.
Look, Mommy. Look my mommy.
These are whipping trees. And they have little benches and tables you can stop off at and relax for a minute. Then they have sponsors that sponsor places like this is sponsored by the art around the city, so it's got an art picture there. And they have donations like this table here is donated. The benches are all donated by people, and they get a plaque on there with their names on it in memory of them. So that's pretty cool. Geese.
Nice river. Nice river.
Daddy.
Jacob.
Yeah. Oh,
Daddy.
yeah.
Daddy.
Sorry. Trying to get something out of my
My
pocket.
cookie. Look at me. Look. I will make. Oh, let's. Oh,
One nice river. So quiet there.
Look.
Peaceful.
Colors.
It is this morning. Me and Dean come down last night. It was a little busy, not too bad. But across the river over there is, those are all condominiums and stuff on the river that they built up. There's also a hospital over there now. Nice little breeze. It's helping keeping it cool today.
It's not peaceful. I like that kind of place.
Yeah. And like I said, they have benches and tables along the walk to relax. This is a pine tree.
Yeah, I like
Daddy.
pine trees.
Daddy. Daddy.
A lot of people ride their bikes. When I lived here, I used to ride my bike around down here all the time. Used to get my exercise. And you got the babies are out today. You see the ducks or the geese? Huh? Can you see the geese
Yeah.
with the babies?
Yeah, I see. It's good to have picnic there.
Yeah, a lot of people come down and have a picnic down here and stuff.
Wish I'm there. Nice table.
Mommy.
So yeah, they're just
I want
taking
to
their
lay
babies
down
out for a walk this morning.
grass.
Lay down in the
I
grass.
want to lay down the grass. Yeah. Look, can play with the children there. What is that blue building?
It's something they're building over there. I forget what it is. This is some more art on the
What's that?
walkway.
Yeah, it's
Art
nice.
picture, because this is sponsored by the Art Around the City, so they put a little art display out there. I don't know if you can see it real good. The sun is right there.
It's like nakaping.
But then they have little signs that tell you what was here before. So I don't. Can you see that or not?
It's an old house.
Yeah, there's a morning. I don't know if you can see that little cabin right there. You see that little log place, little house right there.
Yeah.
So that's what this was at one time back in the day. Meyer log cabin. It was a family. Meyer family remained a Meyer family until 1957.
Nobody there.
No, it's early in the morning on a Sunday.
Maybe there's somebody, walking and jogging.
Oh yeah, there is. There's a few people here and there. This is the Tramley Center House. This house here was Bay County's first wood frame house. It was constructed in 1837 by Trombley brothers. They moved that house here, I believe, if I remember right. They moved it down here. So crossing a little bridge. Little wood bridge.
Looks old bridge.
It's gonna be a warm day today, it feels like. So this here is the former site of Crump's Manufacturing Company. Do you have your fan on? Because it's really annoying me. Hi. Do you have your fan on? Because that's all I can hear is your fan. So what was down here was former site of Crump's Manufacturing Company. This planing mill, which specialized in wooden shipping boxes, was owned and operated by the Crump family. Erected in 1881, the building housed the most innovative and costly finishing machinery of its day. Its doors were closed in 1901 when the lumber business was depleted in the area. So there you have that. But that white house right there, that's the Trombley House. I believe that's when they moved down here. Either that one or the one next to it. I can't remember exactly. I think a lot of trees in the park.
Nice green
Gives you good shade. And they have some nice flowers. It looks like the flowers are just coming out or dying. I don't know which. They don't look good here. But these ones, it looks like they just planted.
One here.
Oh, nice flower.
Mommy, one here.
Some of these, I think they planted too early. We had a frost afterwards.
What's that?
These flowers are donated by the Faith Lutheran School. It's called the Gardens at Riverwalk.
Mommy,
This one here, this garden is intended in loving memory of Lorena Burke. So all these flowers here, it was donated in her memory.
Mommy's not here. They lost me, really. Huh?
Sorry, I'm not a flower guy. I don't know what flowers are what. These are pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Mommy.
They have sidewalks that go all over the place in here now. It's a nice place.
Yeah, it's not nice. Jacob interrupted.
I'm not sure what they're doing with this. Doesn't look like much. This is getting ready to get planted, it looks like.
It looks like a big place.
It is. It's a big place. This used to be called Veterans Memorial Park when I was a kid. And everybody used to come down here and party. It wasn't like this though. But it's early in the summer, so a lot of these plants, I think, are waiting to come up or waiting to get planted. This is called Welcome to Serenity Garden, Valley Garden Club. But as you see, I don't see too much going on yet.
I think it's looks good because all green. All are green.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's good to be going there in the morning, waiting for the sunrise, and especially the kids. You know, play there.
Hey, King, how you doing? Say hello to King, Ira.
Hi, hello, King.
This is where I grew up, Kingly. This is Bay City, Michigan.
It's a long walk.
Yeah, you get some good walking. If you do like I said, if you do the whole circle, it's about 10 miles long. I don't know what
What's that?
this has something to do with the military. So honor of our military guys. Like I said, this was a Veterans Park at one time.
So cute. Look.
I think that came off one of the ships because they used to build the ships down here during the war. There used to be buildings here where they can't remember if it's down. I think it's a little bit north of here where they built all the ships for the war. So right here, this is hard for me to see, so I know it's hard for you to see. But these are outlines of the ships that they built. It was called Bay City Dry Dock Company. And they would build them here and drop them in the water here and go out to the ocean. Ira, your fan is very noisy. You need to move away from your fan a little bit. Your fan is very noisy.
Sorry.
Oh, that's cool, King. Yeah, this is a very nice park, King. It used to be just a stomping ground for partiers, and then they rebuilt it and redid it. Like I said, it used to be Veterans Park. I don't know if it's still called that or not. So this plat here, where all the plants or whatever are going to go in here, is donated by Saginaw Arts Science Academy Garden Club. So I know it's early in the summer. I don't know if that's all they plant or what. So King says PLD is going to use his video with the University of Michigan football.
It's good for you to walk there.
Oh yeah, thank you. You're saying I need to lose weight or what?
Exercise. Yeah.
This garden here is ready to be adopted. If anybody wants to adopt it, I think you just donate, or maybe you plant the flowers yourself. I'm not real positive on how that works. But if anybody sees this and is interested, putting their name on a plaque down here at the Riverwalk, Probably get a hold of the city, I believe.
I've seen
So all this here is in loving memory of our parents from the Aarons, Coates, Kink. I can't pronounce all these names, I'm sorry. And Kowski, Rio, Winland families. So they all contributed in memory of their parents. Looks really nice. Thanks for stopping by, King. I appreciate it, buddy. So then this is a little inland where water comes in. And of course you got your friends there floating along the water. So we're going to take the long way around in this one. Like I said, they have benches all along here. People can sit and take a break. And King, you'd be interested in knowing. See the fences over there? We're going to go by there. It's all softball fields. Good morning. They have a lot of big softball tournaments down here in those fields. They have, I think, 3 or 4.
nice river.
Four days, man, that's quick, King. Maple tree. I think it is, not positive. Maybe sit them that. Luckily, there's a good breeze today because it's what, 9 o'clock in the morning. It's already too hot for me. So there's a little road right here. I think that's a city building now. Not sure. Used to be a community center, and they have a swimming pool over there and stuff too for the kids to go swimming. I think it's still a community center. So then they always have maps out here showing you where to walk. So, hang on a second, I got a damaged finger, so I can't hold too many things at once. So if you can see this part right here, this is the circle. So we're right around in here right now. But this whole round right here, I used to live right in here. And you could ride your bike all the way around. It's about 10 miles. And then looks like they added on. It goes out to the state park and stuff. Looks like they're going to be adding more going out to the east. So this is the circle right here. If you take that whole circle, I believe it's almost 10 miles all the way around. I used to go ride my bike around it all the time, so give you good exercise. Student driver. King says, 6 years ago, I was supposed to come to Michigan to work a softball tournament. My buddy who was from Grand Rapids, but he couldn't make the schedule work out. That's too bad, King. I don't know how their fields are now, but they used to be in pretty damn good shape around here. I played a few games on them myself. Was never that good, but I played. So that's who's donating this. It looks like. And they have what they call beach volleyball. So they put up volleyball nets and put sand all around it. I don't know if you can see those. King would know about that.
That's what I like.
Looks like they added a few. They used to only have 1 or 2. Now they got about, looks like 6 or 7. So yeah, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Beach volleyball.
There's no football there.
No what?
Football.
No, not here. Not in this. Not in this park. No.
Oh, that's the
I'm
one
probably
I.
getting too bouncy around here. So this is part of the softball fields. I think they have 4 back-to-back fields. Looks like they're being taken care of. The grass is, I think, cut too short. It looks like it's drying out a little bit. But we'll go by there on the other side here in a minute. Get back to the sidewalk because this ground is a little rough. I'm sure I'm bouncing all over the place on camera. We'll go by and say hi to the geese. See, they're right in front of me. Hi, buds. No attack. I'm not coming over to you. Good morning.
Hello, ducks.
They'll attack you if you get too close sometimes. Oh, but they got mallards, green-headed mallards. Wow. University of Michigan beat UCLA in college softball World Series, became the first Big Ten team to win it. Huh. Yeah, at the restaurant we were at yesterday, King, they had the women's softball tournament on the TV we were watching. Michigan was just starting to play when we left. Can't remember who they were playing. Oh, they were playing Washington. Yeah, they put Michigan in the West Coast regionals for some reason for the tournament. And they were playing Washington State, I think it was, or Washington.
It's a big place. Long walk.
You're not going to catch many fish inland here, but guys do go fishing. We'll get back over here to right on the river. Ain't much to fish for unless you like bowhead and carp. But carp are fun to catch because they're so big and so heavy, they'll fight you pretty good. So they're fun to fish. So this is a former site of Davidson Shipyard and Dry Dock. Ira, you got to move your fan or something. It's really annoying. Captain James Davidson steamed down the Saginaw River in 1874 with his first West Bay City-built ship. The shipyard bearing his name gained a reputation for launching the longest wooden vessels in the world. The depletion of the area's wood industry and the event of steel-hauled ships closed the yard in 1915.
I don't have fan here.
Well, I'm getting a lot of static from you or something. Check your plug on your phone. Plug into your phone, your headset.
Maybe my headset. Now it's okay?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's good now. Now it's back again. You got a fan blowing anywhere or something? Something. I hear it like street noise almost. Huh.
No, I don't have. So it's the headset.
Look at that screwing up tree right there. It's all tied in knots. Tied up in knots almost. Don't ask me what it is because I am not a... Morning. So yeah, we're going by the ball field here on this side of it. Get closer to it in a minute here. There's a bird. He's getting lazy. Don't want to be in the water. I don't know if you can hear the ducks quacking out there or not. They're pretty noisy. I don't know. I can't see any lines on the field, so I don't know if they're. You'd think on a weekend like this they'd be playing ball, so I don't know if they had the fields open yet or not. The art picture by Art Around the City. They donated for down here. Yeah, I don't know if she just hung up or what. There was a lot of static coming from her. I don't know if you could hear it, King, or not. So this here says it's a former site of Jackson, Lansing, and Saginaw Railroad docks. Modern technology was introduced to the Bay Area in 1867 when the forerunners of the Michigan Central Railway built tracks on its river docks. Michigan lumber products were railed within feet of the ships, waiting gangplanks for easy export. I don't know if you guys can see it. That sun is right here. Yeah, I don't see any markings on the field, so I don't know if they've been playing ball down here or not. Hey, King, I'm just using a walking stick. How do I turn the camera around back to me? Do I have to back out? So if I hit cam, it just shuts the cam off, and I don't see anything that says to rotate the camera. So here's four, I think there's 4 fields connected right here. Yeah, warning tracks. There ain't much, they don't put much of a warning tracks on these fields. It's just grass. That dirt pile you saw back there was just because it was worn out grass. So I hit more and then go into settings. So I think these are the main, supposed to be the main top-notch fields, but you can tell there's been no lines drawn on these fields in a while. And there's not much dirt on them. It looks really hard. I'd hate to take a ground ball on this field. It's going to come at you fast. Okay, so I got to go back to enter the studio again. They do have little dugout cages here. Ira's back, but she's not on screen. She's just going to talk. But these infields look hard as a rock. And I know as a former infielder, whew, doesn't look like the stones have been cleaned or anything. It's been a while. So they have a little pavilion here you could sit under. Doesn't look like they sell anything here. I don't know why it seemed like every time, well, this one's got lines on it. But I used to play in this field a lot, this one over right here. I don't know why our team always seemed to play on this field. This one's got some dust lines on it, so boy, the infield looks just hard as a rock. Okay, Ira, we'll talk to you later. Yeah, I know, they're going to have to bring in some fresh dirt on top of this. This is also where they played a New Year's Eve game. They used to have a New Year's Eve game in the cold and the snow and everything else, and they'd come down here and play a softball game. Yeah, they'd have to bring in some fresh dirt, ground them up real good. I know, like I said, as a former infielder, man, I hated seeing hard infield, especially with the potholes this thing has got. I mean, all you need is a tiny little hole. And if you see that, I don't know if you can see it real good, but it's not entirely flat. It's got a lot of divots in it and stuff, so that's tough to play the infield when you got that, because you're going to get hit in the face. But it looks like somebody had played because they got chalk on lines. Looks like maybe they played not too long ago. Maybe if they were playing down here this weekend, they'd be here already this early in the morning. So I don't know if maybe they're not open yet to play. I don't know. It's a shame. Got four good. And the depth of them, I just saw it, 250. 250 to left, 250 to right, and 260 to center field. This one over here is 240 to right, 240 to left, and 252 to center field. I could hit that. No, I can't. They've been cutting the grass and stuff. They just got to get the infields ready. You would think they'd be playing this summer. This used to be the concession place. If it still is or not. Don't see any signs or anything open. So yeah, there was 4 fields over there. Over here, there's 2 more. One is a softball. I think one is a softball field, and one is a I don't know if it's Little League or Senior League. I think they might be all softball, but I thought that the kids played on the one field over here. Ira King asked you a question. So yeah, you got 4 over there and 2 over here. I guess they're all softball fields. This one's yeah, I remember playing on this one over here. 312 to center field, 306 to right, and 306 to left. It's pretty deep, ain't it, King, for a softball field? 306 and 312. Whew. That's where the big boys play, I guess. Looks like they're laying down something here. Maybe they're getting this field ready or something. Looks like they're laying down to where they're going to get the grass growing again or something. This field here looks like it has some chalk lines on it, so maybe they used it recently. But it looks as hard as the other ones, I'll tell you. Yeah, there you go, King, right there. 306 to right field, brother. I don't know if you can hit a softball that far, but I don't think I can. 312 to center. Jeez. Calm down, guys. Parking lot looks like it has been used in a while. Look at all that grass growing up in here. Well, they got it blocked off for some reason. So I'm walking through this baseball field right here. This one is 302 to left field, 310 to center, and 300 to right. What mud? Ivor, what mud? No, it's not wet at all. This field definitely has not been used in a while. It's got grass growing on the infield. And this used to be one of the top fields, I think, for the big boys. Yeah, there's no mud. It's not wet. It's all dry as a bone. Oh, I thought there was an out. There's an out. Okay. That's because you're getting old, Ivor. Like me. Boy, yeah, it looks like they must have this parking lot blocked off. It's got grass growing up it. That's too bad. But this, I think, this one and the other one was the first two they built down here, I believe. That's why they're in such good shape. Or, I mean, built differently anyway. The dugouts are better. Well, if you wear those glasses, Ira, Smart was a problem for my friends, so they told me to get Globe instead. Very expensive to live here, though, Ira. So this bridge here would take you downtown Bay City. But we were down there last night. Well, we went down there, but they had a bunch of roads blocked off, and they had some concerts in the park on the other side of the water here. You might be able to see it on my camera. They have a little stage over there. They had a lot of streets blocked off. It was kind of a hassle. So it used to be when we were kids, you could come here because they used to shoot off the fireworks right there in the water. And so everybody would sit on these hills coming off the bridge. And when I was a kid, we were coming underneath the bridge, walking up there, and somebody dropped an M80 down right behind us. I don't think I heard anything for about a day and a half. Hey, you can't drive underneath it anymore with the car. There's your pickup truck, Hydra. I'm gonna, because I got some construction going on over here, so I'm gonna make a U-turn and we'll walk along the river here. There's some guys fishing over here too. Yeah, I'd like to see you ride a motorbike over here, Hydra. It's a lot different. So we still got a long way to go on this walking yet, even though I turn around. Yeah, it's a bridge, Ira. Over there, that's a motel. That's where the bands were playing last night over on the other side of the water. Had a bunch of boats out in the water watching the concert from their boats. I don't know if you can see the blue overhang over there. That's where the concert is, or was yesterday. And that big tall building is condominiums, and then there's some more next to it, and then they built some more next to that. So I guess people want to live on the Saginaw River and spend lots of money. That's Apple Tree Motel there. What do you call it? Doubletree? Not Apple Tree, Doubletree. And that's the bridge. Memorial Bridge. We got stuck waiting on a bridge last night because the bridge is open here for ships to go through or sailboats because they're not tall enough. So they're drawbridges that open. You could sit there for about an hour sometimes. King lost his globe connection. Fishermen. How you doing, guys? How's the luck today? I've been to Michigan once as a kid when I lived in Wisconsin. I don't remember where we went. I knew it was a family church camp, and I won a jar of M&Ms at the camp. Nothing better than M&Ms. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand. That's a big old, you think that was a church over there with the steeple on top, but that's the county building for Bay County, which is the county Bay City's in. And it looks like they're building more condos. That blue building is not blue. That's just, they haven't got the walls, outside walls on it yet. That's just a wrap, the insulation. Phew. And they got signs. This is, I don't know if you could see, Saginaw River sawmills. 109 or more sawmills lined the banks of the Saginaw River from the mouth of the river through the city of Saginaw during the lumbering era of 1850 through 1898. The picture shows sawmills on the east side of the river. The site is where Carpenter Company Cincinnati Mills was located. Former lumber mill partners Carpenter and Whedon built their own wooden barrels to create the salt products they manufactured. The Bay Area's natural resources held strong during the company's 1879 to 1896 duration. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry, I know the sun is probably blocking a lot of it. They would just push the wood, the trees down here. King is back. I don't think he left, hon. Art of the city. Art around the city. Another donated picture. It's interesting. You can see what that is. It looks like a metal piece welded in there. Huh. Maybe part of the bridge structure, old bridge structure. Because if I would have went farther, there's another bridge. We have 4 bridges here in Bay City that cross the rivers. The next bridge over, there used to be what's called 3rd Street Bridge. And when I was a teenager, a ship hit it. So they had to take it down, of course, and rebuild. Well, this old pine tree looks like he's on his last leg, even though he's got pines coming out like crazy. Trying to see if you can see the pine cones. They look. A lot of people use those during Christmas. Make wreaths with and stuff, of course. Yeah, I could spend probably 3 days video down those one side and the other. And I don't have 3 days. Sooner or later, I have to go back to work here. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind in my microphone or not. Hopefully it's not affecting anything. I got my cover on. I I gotta be careful where I walk up here because the geese are out. Sometimes they get a little nasty about people walking by them. Oh, here's a friendly squirrel. Hi, buddy. You lost your nut? Can't remember where he left his nut last time he was here. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can get through this without getting attacked. Hey, guys. Come on. Come on. You walking with me or what? If I had a leash, I'd put it on you. We could walk together. Coming through. No problems. No problems. How are you today? It's good to see you. So, yeah, they got a whole big family. Duckling buddy, yeah. There's another art picture from art around the city. Not sure what it is, be honest with you. Looks like some telephone lines or crosses. Yeah, see, even the light posts, even those get donated. So, like, this is donated in the memory of Gunther and Margaret Cummett from their loving family. So, that's how cities and stuff save money. They have people donate stuff. Yeah. I don't know. You think I might have a little bit more, King, you think? Or you got more than I do? Yeah. Yeah, what Iris said is in the city there in San Pablo, her internet's pretty good in San Pablo if you go in the city, King. Hi, Dream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You guys were going live pretty long last night, I think. I don't know. I guess I get tired of the water once in a while. Got to climb up on the shore. Sorry, guys. Dream is shouting out the Kingly Way. King is shouting out Dream. Oh, it's getting pretty warm here now. Ira, Dream is Supine's sister. The one that came on our live stream that one day. Yeah, see, we're back along the ball field here. But I got a big bridge to walk over coming up. So that's a new hospital or physical building, or what do you call it? Like not a hospital, but where a lot of medical stuff is now, medical buildings. And then they have stores at the base of them, restaurants and stuff, but they're very expensive restaurants, which I'm surprised they're making it here because there ain't a whole lot of money up here. But we went by there yesterday in Dean's truck, and it's nice, and it was pretty busy. A lot of people out. I just can't imagine for the price, from what Dean says, the prices they charge. It's got to be tough to stay afloat. Thanks, Dream. Get some sleep. Well, as you see, I can walk down here to the water just as long as I don't fall in. This water is not the cleanest water in the world. I call it the dirty river myself. Not very clear or anything like that. But this river is made for cargo ships that come through. But of course, there's a lot of boating on it too. If you come out during the day today, you see a lot of boats out. There's quite a few of them out yesterday. I was trying to beat the heat, is why I come out so early today. And of course, you got your natural birds, your seagulls. Hello, seagull. They made it into a pretty nice place down here now. The sidewalk's going to need replacing pretty soon. It's got a lot of cracks in her. Fishing. How's your luck today? Oh, really? Didn't know you catch pike down in here. Oh, well, good luck to you. So there's another picture to be, I think. I don't know. So, no, you can't swim here. I got too much undercurrent from the ships that come through here. There's been a few guys that have drowned, but it has a really bad undercurrent here. I think it's just from all the cargo ships that come through here. Well, they caught a pike here. Oh, damn. Well, I'm not much of a fisherman, so. Oh, it's a dragonfly. Yeah, you're right, Ira. Kind of a little out of wind. I was looking at it crooked. I got to do more walking, I guess, pretty soon. So some people have done stuff with their flower beds and some haven't yet, but it's early and it's. This one looks like it's been touched up a little bit, maybe not, no. Dr. Jean A. Gillett, in honor of Dr. Donald Gillett and Reverend DeVar Walker. They'll get down here, they'll get on her. Dragonfly, yeah. Oh, these almost look like apple trees. They ain't, though, no, they're like berries. I can see an old berry on there. There's a guy over there watering one of his gardens. Yeah, I don't think I'll be sexier if I walk a long, long way. I might need an ambulance with an oxygen tank. King can walk farther than I can. I know that for sure. Plus holding this. I don't have a tripod with me. I should have grabbed it so I could stop and set it down for a minute. Look at that tree. Isn't that color? Look at that color. Almost like it's black. It's actually dark purple. Morning. Hey. So then there's a little bridge here. You can see I'm going up a little bridge. It's not really going over anything, just grass. But it's kind of like a stopping point. And it has some benches here to sit for old people like me. Yeah, it looks black, but it's really dark purple. So, yeah, it's pretty dirty up here. But, so this talks about the shipbuilding, I believe. So a view across the river from Captain David's Shipyard. So the shipyard was directly across the river over there. It was called Captain James Davidson Shipbuilding. Yeah, and they used to build a lot of ships. So it began building operations at West Bay City in 1871 with the building of the Shoon, E.M. Davidson. At a site downriver. Yeah, I didn't think it was right here. The following year, he relocated his yard in Saginaw. Trying to get some of this stuff off here. So this is the shipyard. I know it's probably difficult to see. But if you look, we are right here where I'm standing. So this is the water out in front of us right here. So the shipyard came right in towards here. I believe they pulled a ship or something out of the water right around here not too long ago from that era. So these are the where the ships would come in. And the shipbuilding yard is right here. So they had all this connection here of these businesses here with the ships and the rail trains. So these are train tracks that were coming into the shipyards. They would unload the ships into the trains, I believe. Then they'd also build the ships here. So this is called Steemer Shenandoah. They launched that on May 16th, 1894. That's something. Schooner barge, Chieftain and frame, 1902. So this is from 1902, this picture. That's how they built the ships, man. Right up in there. Well, no, some were cargo ships, but I think I believe they built some more ships here too. Ruff, ruff. Yeah, I know I'm a duck talker. Excuse me. Oh, they got the babies up underground. I don't know if you can see them. I can't get too close. They'll attack me. Hi, Mama. It's not really hot. It's very humid here today. Yeah, quack, quack. And I don't do quack, quack. They're not ducks. They're geese. Canadian geese. How you doing, sir? All right. Ain't come around this way, but here's another art picture donated. And this is right behind me, I believe. Oh, they got some more babies. A little bit bigger babies here. And they got a swing you can sit on and swing. Yeah, it's very, very humid out there. I don't know how King does this. I got both my hands full. So we're kind of double backing over something right here. Just up here, we'll go past. It'll be a new stuff again. Because remember that old little building there? No, I'm not swinging. Too many geese right there. They had their babies out there, so. If you come down here in the wintertime, you'll see some ice on the river here. It'll be iced over, and you'll see guys out there ice fishing. Morning. Who can join me? Oh, the geese? No, yeah. Geese can be pretty mean sometimes. That's why I wanted to come down here so early too. There's be a lot of the people down here because I don't like to record I don't like to record other people walking around me. Morning. No, I still got a little bit more walking to do. I want to go over the long bridge here coming up in a minute, and there's a big dock right here. Big pier, I should say, right here. Goes way out there in the water. I'm going to stop and use the bathroom up here in a minute. Take a number 1 break. Good morning. So here's this building. I believe it's this one here, the red building. So this used to be the Phoenix Brewery, I believe. Can't remember if it's that or that. Yeah, I believe it's that red one. It used to be the brewery. Should I would have brought my little tripod with me. So we're going to go out on this in a minute. Here's a Riverwalk Pier. So this thing used to be railroad tracks going across here. Used to be a bridge, trailers go across. So now the pier was constructed in 1989, and that's all the walking trail, or I forget what they call it. I call it the walking trail, that 10 miles. That used to be all railroad tracks that were not being used. And That's what they did. They pulled the tracks up and laid down sidewalks, and people love it. You know. I'm walking fast now. I'm not walking too fast, am I? I'm just trying to get over here to the bathroom. I gotta pee. If somebody was here with me, they could hold the camera for me, but outside, so I'll have to lean it up against my truck. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, but Mother Nature calls, you ain't got no choice. Take a couple swigs of water, and I'm going to take you over this long, windy bridge right here, and then we'll work our way back, and we'll be done. You know, like I said, the temperature's not bad. It's humidity is crazy. Oh, that's that one. Glug, glug, glug. It's not cold water, though. It's warm. It's in my pocket, so it's warm water. All right. See if we can pretend like we're doing what we're doing here. All right. Onward. So this building here, if you can see it behind the trees there, that's what's called an old folks home here. Senior citizens living there. why is it sagging like that? If it's dying or what? Branches are going down instead of up. Looks like an old Christmas tree. So we'll go out on this dock and then we'll walk across the bridge, and then I think we'll call it quits. Pretty good walk. So it does show on this sign here what kind of fish there are, saying yellow perch, bluegill, rock bass, crappie, sheep's head, suckers, walleye, northern pike, largemouth bass, smallmouth bass. Do not eat the catfish, do not eat the white bass, and do not eat the carp. Some people eat the carp, but you gotta smoke. You gotta pull all the mud veins and you gotta smoke it. It's the only way you can eat carp, as far as I know. I wouldn't eat anything out of this river myself. So now we're coming out on this pier. Takes you about halfway across the water. See how dirty the water is? And they have inlets here on the pier like this, benches on it. You can come out here and sit. Probably catch a better breeze out here in the open. And you can walking along the sides. That's the bridge we're going to walk over here. When we get done with this, it takes you over to what's called the middle ground. There's like an island in between the east and west side of the river. Morning. So those are, I'm going to believe those are condos over there. I haven't been here since those were built, I don't think. It used to be a rock place, a stone place where, you know, they pick up stones and make cement and stuff right in there. A friend of ours that worked with us, her husband worked over here. Yeah. It's too bad a lot of places have closed up. I think that's where it's at. It was either that or a little bit further down, but yeah, I think it was right there. So yeah, this pier comes way out here. Man, this is how far back we are right now. We're still not at the end. And the ships come through here. You know, you could be standing on this pier right there. See the ships up close and personal as they go by. It's kind of interesting. And they have a nice overhang out here. You can come sit under or stand under. I don't think they have any benches out here for some reason. All the benches they put everywhere. A lot of guys come out here and fish because you're halfway across. You're in a good. So I'm surprised those guys are fishing inland over there. You caught a pike in. And then there's some more artwork out here. It looks like. Some pretty flower. I don't know if you guys can see it. The sun. There's a snapping turtle. Don't put your finger out because he'll snap it right off. They haven't been out here to clean this place in a while. It's got bird poop everywhere. But right across the river, yeah. I mean, we're right that close to the other side now. So I gotta get out of here. These birds are going nuts. Attack of the birds. Hey, Robert, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't know if the king is still here. I think he dropped off. Ira, say hello to Robert. You can bring your boat over here, Robert. We'll do some sailing. This is a dirty river, though. Not very clean. Oh, King is still there. Okay. Maybe Ira dropped off then. On your way? A lot of sailboats in this river, though, that go out to the bay. This is a long walk out on this pier. It's pretty cool, though, when the ships are coming through. When you're a kid and you kind of run out here and you're pretty damn close to them ships coming through the canal. Oh, you're here? Okay. Morning. Yeah, Saginaw River is, like I said, is mainly used for cargo ships. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of boating places here for docking your boats. Used to be Hooters, but my buddy last night was telling me that they closed up. So I don't know if the pandemic put them out of business or what. But it was right on the water. You could park your boat there. Yeah, it's dirty, Robert. That's why I wouldn't eat any fish out of this. I used to like fishing it just to catch the carp because they fight so good, but I used to throw them back or sold them. Because some guys would take, and like I said, you got to pull the mud veins on them or something. And the only way I know of to make carp is smoke them. How you doing today, sir? Is the river clean over there, Robert, in Maryland? Oh, you're out. I think you're out on the ocean or something. Oops. I heard little feet running behind me. They're all yours? My goodness. Yep, Robert's asking everybody how you doing. Here's some more artwork from art around the city. See those eyes in there? It's like dog eyes. I don't know. Yeah. Interesting. Here in the bay. Maryland Bay. I don't know, Robert. I'm not a boat person. Yeah, cute dogs, huh? Starting to get a little bit more people down here. Just trying to, don't like to film people, so. Morning. Morning. So now we're gonna go over this long windy bridge here. When it gets crowded, really busy in the summer, it's there's a lot of people standing out here and stuff. Morning. A little humid today. Yeah, Robert, isn't that beautiful? Oh, that shit. At the end, where I lived, at the end of the road, it runs into the Saginaw River there by my dad's house, about a block away. And if you needed a bicycle, you go down there with the fishing pole and you can pull a bicycle out of the river, because if anybody stole a bike, that's where they throw it when they get done with it. You'd see refrigerators, stoves. It's kind of a mess. So this is just a little inland that runs off it. You don't come in here. I don't think anybody comes in here with any fishing boats. I don't think you can get underneath this bridge, to tell you the truth. You might be able to with a trolling boat. Abstract painting? Okay. You know better than I do, Ida. That's a pretty picture there, though, in a way. During the winter, it's really nice over here. It's all frozen. Can't see all the dirty water. The bay. The Maryland Bay. That's like a little island right there. It don't look like nothing. When we were kids, it wasn't that brushy. We go sit out there and sit and drink, and smoke our cigarettes. Is the view a little bouncy or not? I don't know. I'm just using a selfie stick, so I've been trying to keep it steady. Show us what it looks like. Go out. Yeah, I don't think so. There's no snakes up here. If you see any snakes, usually they're just what's called gardener snakes. So you don't have to worry about anything like that. I can imagine the mosquitoes out there, though. Morning, sir. Yeah, there's no bridge going over to that neither. We used to build a raft out of wood. Long, long walk, Scotty. If your feet need a massage, I can do it. Yeah, you're too far away, either. Yeah, see, there's a little island here, and then there's another one right here where the trees have fallen down and everything out here. They don't take care of nothing. Should make it look nice out here with this walk. How you doing, sir? A little humid, but making it. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Give me a thumbs up if you can, and I only need about 3,800 more watch hours. There's a cave where? No, there's no cave. It's just, yeah, just looks like it's been flooded because it used to be more of an island. So it looks like the water kind of overtook it now. So you see how this bridge is just kind of winds. Instead of going straight across, they winded it to make it, I don't know what, make it more longer walk for Scotty B, I guess. Morning. So, yeah. So yeah, Ida was going to join me, but her internet, Filipino internet is not very good, so we'll see her probably in the next video, I guess. Once she comes up with the content, since it's her turn. So yeah. That's what I need is to climb a hill right now. I mean, nice thing they do have the benches. So an older man like me needs to sit down, he could sit down. But they're all like in memory of, this one's here in memory of my husband, Leonard L. Glaza, in appreciation of my community, Dorothy Duran Glaza. So it's, makes people feel good. Your husband's name is remembered. Yeah, if you could see right here, you see how kind of green the water is, Robert. But this is another part of the river. There's another bridge over there, but we're going to go over this bridge, and I think that over here is what's called, like I said before, the middle ground. How we doing this morning, sir? All right. Yeah, we're almost over at the bridge. I haven't walked this long in a while. Guess I need to get my fat ass out here a little bit more. So yeah, even over there they have a little pier over there. It's not much. Looks like they cleaned it up though. It used to be really swampy over there, but and that house, it looks like a house, a big building right there in front of me. What do you call it? I think my brain quit working. What do you call those people that like 6, 7, 8 people get in a boat and they all paddle with oars? See, my brain is just shut down. But that's where they run out of that. I believe that's their office there. And they practice out here on the Saginaw River. Which, boy, I'd hate to. I've swimmed in it before, but it ain't pretty. You can see like on the edge here, the green slime that's built up. They were dredging it for quite a while. I don't know if they stopped and gave up or what. So this is like I showed you over there. They have another map of the walking trail here. So this is the whole circle, which is this circle right here. We're right here now. Started. Where did I start? Back over in here somewhere. So this trail goes all the way around, almost 10 miles in this circle. Like I said, they just added this on not too long ago, so that goes all the way out to the state park, which is quite a ways. So any of the red lines is the walking trail, and right here they're going to be putting a new one going out to. There's another park out here that's called Essexville, which is quite a ways away also. So yeah, looking at the start, 9.03 miles it is. So they have some signs up over here. Yeah, that's what it's called, Rowing Club. Canoe and Kayak Launch and Rowing Club, that building that I was talking about. My brain didn't work. They have a rain garden over here. I have to go see where that's at. We just came across the bridge. Well, the rain garden's way back, way up here. We're right about in here. So the rain garden's here. They got playgrounds for kids. They got a fishing dock here. Looks like a bike repair station. Huh. This building here is the Boys and Girls Club. It's always been about there. When I was a kid, it was an old building they tore down and rebuilt. I used to go there quite a bit. But they got parking over here for cars because you come in off the main road over there and park over on this side. It would be just the opposite where I started, so. Just trying to walk off coolness a little bit. Looks like nothing's open down here. They had a concession stand or something, but they don't look like it's open anymore. It's too bad. Where that garden thing is. Must be way up there or something, but been going almost 2 hours, so I think I'm going to be shutting her down here in a minute. Trying to follow King's instructions here, but I don't see anywhere to turn my camera around. Nice breeze right here where I'm at. But anyway, I'm going to close this out, take a break. Thanks for coming, everybody. And there's some kayakers coming up right there. Them little boats. I appreciate everybody stopping by. God bless you. Have a great day, great night, whatever the case may be. We'll talk to you next time.